warehouses are assisting customers. If you would like us to hold your place in the queue and call you back as soon as an advisor becomes available, please press 1.
Yeah, but you're not going to call me back, are you? So I'm not going to do that option. I am that person. I was on hold to the council about our bins. Love our bin men. They do a fab job. But anyway, long story short, I'm not sure this is interesting at all, but I'm feeling a bit ranty today, so let's just let it all out. Our bin men, God love them, when they do our bins, mine and next door neighbour, they keep on putting the bins back and blocking our drive. And that would be fine if we weren't on a main road. And someone almost went up at the back of me because I can't see where my bins are until I get close to my house. And I also have a BT pole outside of our house, so I can't even like pull up and, you know, do that manoeuvre. I'm indicating going into my, like, wanting to go into my drive, but then I realise I can't because the bin men have blocked it with my bin, my now empty bin, thank you, and there's literally nowhere else I can kind of go. And someone was obviously, as people do, right up the back of you a little bit because you're slowing down, where you should probably like give me a bit of space. They just, not everyone does it. But yeah, it's getting to a problem now where we've got a couple of roads closed around us, so we're getting more traffic, because we are on a main road, on our road than normal. And we're also in a city, so I called up the council and I was on hold for 50 minutes to speak to a lovely, lovely woman. And I was like, I'm really sorry, I hate to be this person, but I need to talk about my bins. She's got it. She kind of understands where I'm coming from. First world problems, I know. I just really don't want someone to end up going up the back of me. Or like even, I can't even really, I guess I could just expect that the bin men have been, they are going to block my drive, so whenever I need to come back into my drive, I just pull up further down or further up, make sure, pull my bin back in, and then go back in my car, drive back down, and then come into my drive. Like, I'm more than happy to do that, but at the same time, I'm like, there's always cars. Well, there tends to be a lot of cars there outside those people's houses anyway, so I am so limited to where I can kind of like sort my bin out. So yeah, bin problems. I think I'm just feeling mega ranty today because I'm during my period. Today I feel like is going to be back and forth from my computer. I'm trying to get some edits done and across the board signed off, people happy. I scheduled a lot of content yesterday, got a bit more to do today. I've got washing to do, I've got the kitchen to sort out, the lounge to sort out, clothes to put away, clothes to wash. Like, there's a lot of stuff going on. I've started to, I think it's in my bag, started to write stuff down and be like, look, just try and pick away at it this week. It doesn't have to be all done today. It kind of just escalates and then becomes this whole massive thing. I'm also, I haven't even said what my new venture's called. It's Willa, but I couldn't get that handle on Instagram, so it's Willa.and.co, because it's like Willa and Company. So it's any kids that come in, or babies, or young children come into the studio, or we go out and do a shoot, they're like my co, like and co and company. I wanted it to be Willa and Friends, but I felt like that was, I don't know, not as, it didn't grip me. I mean, Willa and Co, Willa, Studio Willa we've got as well, which I kind of want to do like dog portraits as well. Headshots can go on there. It's all kind of just portrait based. So that's cool. And then we've got like Home of Willa, which is my website that we're doing at the moment. Sometimes I really, and I've voiced this before, I really hate how my brain works. It gets all kerfuffled. I try and write stuff down. I try and break stuff down, close the tabs in my head, like opening my books and obviously generating money and allowing the public to like book in with me. And I'm really hoping that'll happen. But I want to do it properly. I want to open my books and all the packages are there. It makes sense. People that want to book in, that they can pick the right service. And also there are add-ons that I want to do. But anyway, I'm rambling. I'm a bit wired and I need to earth myself. So I'm going to do that by stepping away from my computer. And I'm just going to chip away at the to-do list today. Away from all the fields and all the my concoction.
more of a complete picture.
Oh, shush. Thank you. Please leave a message. Thank you.
I need to know what's in there.
It's none of your business.
I probably feel like at this point I need to state that my channel is purposefully about functioning with ailments, health and well-being, and also the real side of not functioning as a person. I guess they both collide, really. I haven't had a good week. Several reasons. I don't really want to get into some of them, but I just don't feel like I'm very present. Feel a little bit disappointed about a few things. I feel excited about others and stuff that I'm working on, but when there's stuff that's going on in the background, people I'm worrying about, stuff that's out of my control, it's really hard to not let your mind wander. Long story short, I haven't showered in about 2 days. I don't think I brushed my teeth yesterday. I'm not really eating. I just decline. All of that's gross. I'm fully aware of that. But I'm a very sensitive, emotional person, and I find it very hard to detach myself. I've been gaslit a lot in the past, where a lot of my feelings about situations, relationships, or like things I care about are made to be invalid, and I think that's gaslighting. I'm not going to change for anyone. That's who I am. A big reason why I will persevere at one stage to get diagnosed as autistic. But it's not essential, but whenever I spiral or I don't get into a good state, I always speak to my friend Leanna, and she kind of, I don't know, just validates a load of stuff. If it's not Andrew, I tend to speak to Leanna. But no more. Today I plan on, I don't think my hair needs to be washed, but I might wash it anyway. I'm going to scrub my tan off. I've started breaking out because I haven't been washing my face and doing my routines as I normally would, and I just want to get back on track, really. I don't want this to be a place where I'm like picking up a camera and being like, here's my emotional breakdown. Yes, that's making things more real, but I'd rather just go away, sit down, consolidate, and then kind of be like, hey, hi, this is how I'm feeling. It's normal. Want to kind of emphasize the fact that we're only human, we go through these things, and that my life isn't polished. Exhibit A. But also acknowledging that I know I'm in this place at the moment, and I know that if I don't address it now, it will get worse and worse and worse, and then I'll be in a massive hole that I don't think I can get myself out of. I am going to take my tablets today because I think I forgot to take them yesterday because I just went aloof. I'm going to have a shower, I'm going to thoroughly brush my teeth and floss. So I'm going to basically have a bit of a self-care day. I tend to sometimes do that on a Friday and set the house straight, sort myself out and ready for the weekend, but also means that my Sunday isn't taken up by frantically getting the house sorted for a new week. I tend to make Fridays those days because sometimes Andrew and I like to work over the weekend. And I've just basically found that Friday is a good day for me. But we're moving that this week, and that's why I just picked up my camera to just kind of be a little bit honest. I like being transparent as possible. This may not be the funnest vlog, but this is where I'm at. I've showered. I decided to wash my hair. It didn't actually need to be washed. I think I was just doing the full shebang. And I say that, and I've just come out of the shower now, and I didn't even shave my legs. And I always shave my legs whenever I scrub my tan off and do the whole like self-care routine. So I've now got to go back in the shower. Well, I'm probably just going to shove my legs over the bath and just shave my legs. It's just anything that makes you feel that tiny little bit better I want to do today. I've put on BBC iPlayer and I'm watching, what is it called? Clean It, Fix It. Just some sort of motivation to put me in a good headspace. I also wanted to mention, this is what I've also done for the last 2 days. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's a massive blanket that I've pinned to a curtain pole because I didn't want any light coming in. And obviously there is light coming in. I think it's like a sensory thing. I'm in my little bubble here with my iPad to watch something whilst I'm editing photos, and I just didn't like so much light coming through, and I just needed it covered. It just made me feel more comforted, like more safe. I don't know what word I'm looking for here, but I think it just put me more in a bubble and it made the space more enjoyable. But I think what's more important is that I eat something so then I can take my tablets, because we are already looking at almost 1 o'clock. So I'm going to have some lunch, take my tablets. My lunch is not going to be Maryland cookies like they were yesterday. I'm going to make myself a wrap with leftovers from when we did a fajita night at the beginning of this week.
To get rid of the dust and then shake flour.
I'm still getting distracted.
Sprinkle.
Now, some people might call me a little bit pedantic, but this is just...
Morning. It must be time for a brew.
Wait, I said brown first.
Oh, you're a sweetie pie, thank you, darling. Oh, that's brilliant! Look at that!
In Ladine's bathroom, it's time to tackle the toilet.
And here, look, we've got a screw missing.
Well done, Tommy.
It's just a simple curtain rail.
There's someone walking past and I absolutely hate this. So I'm just going to look around. Everything is great. Happy days. I've edited the vlog and it is not good. I mean, it's transparent. It's real. It's what I've been going through these last couple of weeks. Been very, very poorly this last week. So I haven't vlogged in like a week, but Andrew's got me out the house today. It's a Saturday. And I've dressed like a human. I'll try and see if Andrew can... Oh, there he is. You got a ticket?
Yeah.
Okay, for 1 hour. So I've left the house today and we're going to do something. Andrew has... Well, I wouldn't say reluctantly. You were really up for
championed it, actually. Thank
You've
you very much.
championed coming clothes shopping with me because nothing fits, or I have to, well, roll up a load of trousers and stuff, like I'm doing at the moment with my trousers. But we're in M&S and you've picked out most of the stuff for me. We've got some parachute trousers, some wide leg joggers and a jumper, which is actually the jumper I'm wearing from M&S at the moment, but in a different colour. We were in the market. Andrew's got his dumplings, broccoli and a shitload of coriander. Oh, you got the rice as well.
Where did you get this smoothie?
Oh, I got it from Fresh. It's literally, do a left here.
Yeah, it's
Up and left. Yes. Well, there you go. I've got a smoothie from Fresh. Andrew got some dumplings from Fresh. Well, I'm pretty much done. Did you want to go to Poppins John Lewis? It's on the way back.
I don't. Yes, you do.
I like having a little mooch around there, but I'm more than happy to do that tomorrow. Okay. It's quite busy. So M&S went rather well. I got 2 trousers, which I think I said, in a jumper. I just need to go try it on when I get home because I just didn't want to go into the changing rooms and try it on. I'm very much loving my smoothie. I would normally have had dumplings or something, but I'm not feeling fab. So this is really hitting the spot. I still want to go get a sandwich maybe to watch the qualifying at home. What is this place called in Norwich? The Atrium?
Yeah.
Is it actually called that? I want to go get some macarons. I always go past this place in the corner.
Ooh, mama. Ooh.
Bit of chaotic vlogging, but I think what we can take from this situation is that I've left the house.
Oh yeah, baby.
So bottom line is that the day after all the kids break up, don't come into a city or Norwich City. Not only have you got stupid people driving on the road, but the city was horrendously busy. I know, like, the Barbie movie came out yesterday, and Oppenheimer came out yesterday as well.
Yeah.
But for me, going into the city for about an hour and a half, it was good. I've been struggling with clothes and what to wear. I think I found out what I'm comfortable in and what makes me feel like me. But
Is that the Scooby-Doo outfit?
no, I think we've decided it's a It's a comfort first, but it's like a sporty look. Well, so you can tell, made it home. In my closet. My hair started to puff up like a bit of a ball, so that is now in a bun. We came back, we had some lunch, watched the qualifying Formula 1, and I am going to put myself through the test of trying clothes on, because I don't do it in shops, I only do it at home, get flustered, get over it, send it back. So I'm going to try some bits on now. The jumper I'm wearing now is, as I said, first of all it's got pockets, but it's from M&S. I'm loving literally pretty much all the clothes at M&S at the moment. There's some really good basics in there and they're really generous on sizing, so love that for me. So anyway, this jumper I got in a grey, and sometimes they're really good with the green trousers I wear all the time at the moment. They're a bit too big now, but they're just a nice basic to put on. Sometimes I feel like I have got a bit of a personality. I like colours, I like patterns, but sometimes, well, all the time I'm finding like, you know, dresses, everything is like patterned. I'm like, I mean those are dresses, they're not good examples really, but like tops and stuff, like there's too much going on that you can't even put an outfit together. I get overwhelmed, stressed, and then I literally just go, I've got no clothes in my wardrobe, don't know what to do. So I'm trying to lean towards getting some basics that are equally really nice, comfortable, to my liking, and it takes the stress of just getting ready in the morning, because otherwise I just end up wearing stuff that doesn't fit me. I look like a bit of a mad person. Like my favourite stuff to wear at the moment is like when I went to Florida last year and we ate at the Rainforest Cafe, my sloth t-shirt. And sometimes I feel like I'm not dressing for my age. Not that you have to dress for your age or like that even exists, but sometimes I just want to leave the house and feel good about myself and feel like settled. And some days there are like, do you know what, it is a sloth t-shirt kind of day. I'm running around, I'm doing errands, I'm taking the dogs out, and I'll shove these on with a pair of leggings or like my green trousers and some Crocs, and that is absolutely fine. But when this starts becoming like your everyday, that's where like I start like stop washing my face, stop washing my hair, like start to stay in the house a lot more, and I go into a little bit of a funk. So long story short, I just want a basic go-to wardrobe that if I had a day where I was like, do you know what, this is just going to be a manic day, I'm just going to shove whatever's clean on, fine, I can do that. But I do want to dress like a lady, feel subtle and not centre of attention, and that people are going to stare at me because I'm not wearing a bold t-shirt or whatever. Anyway, so I don't know whether Andrew, I said like, Andrew, can you film my outfit today, because this is how I want to dress like all the time. So I'll show you now. It's a bit... So I've got like these Nike wide leg trousers, as you can see, and what I'm having to do is like roll them up and tighten them at the moment because I've got so much pockets, love a pocket. And then, as I said, just a simple jumper, and then I had like a bag going along, I had my hair down, and I just felt like I feel really muted and neutral but feel good. So I was like, let's continue this aesthetic, and I got some parachute trousers, a high rise, they're kind of like what I'm wearing at the moment, wide leg in a 10 regular, but I think I would have felt more comfortable with the 12. But you know, between, I think, oh, that doesn't look good. With styles, I feel like you kind of change. Oh no, it's not bad. Oh, it's not, no, it's not good. So I've got this, I hate this. I thought I'd be a 12 or a 14. It's the style, isn't it? And that is too tight. It's not awful because it's stretchy fabric, but you know when something's too tight and it makes you feel anxious. I have just eaten, but I don't want that feeling all the time, so that's a no. See, just ripped it. Which are a short. Well, first of all, they're too short, and it's just like, I just don't think I'm a 10. Can you see like how tight that is? I think I'm still a 12. Maybe not in the cargo trousers that I have in that style, but I'm not a 10. I'm not deflated, but I don't enjoy shopping. I don't enjoy online shopping. I cut it out of this vlog, but the beginning of the vlog I was like, yeah, I've got a few bits from ASOS to try on. Went down to my mum's, tried them on, just was an epic fail. I think a big thing is to feel comfortable in your skin on what makes you feel your best, what makes you feel like yourself. And I think it is just like, maybe I need to go a bit more fitted on the jumper size because I do drown myself in clothing. I might start a bit of a series, might start just cutting my losses with some items of clothing and selling them on Vinted. I think Vinted I'll probably do rather than Depop. I wasn't that successful last time. And kind of go from there. I don't plan on losing any more weight. I feel like I'm more stable with my medication and how I am. I've got some appointments booked in with my I've got an appointment booked in with a gastroenterologist as mine is now retired, and I'm going to be seeing my doctor as well, just about a few things. So I'm on the healthy train. Things don't always go according to plan, and I still hate clothes shopping. So if you plan on joining me on this journey, then stick along for the ride, I suppose, because the next month or two, as we now come out of summer and go into like a new season, it is just going to be trying to sort my wardrobe out because I can't do it anymore. I think it's starting to affect my mental health because I don't know how to dress nice anymore, or I go to put on clothes that I have no other choice but to wear, and it doesn't make me feel good. So that's what Andrew was trying to help me address today in the city, but it didn't quite work out. But we're going back tomorrow into the city. Well, we're going to go have brunch tomorrow morning and have a look in John Lewis. I think I'm going to do like a John Lewis shopping experience thing there. They've got some reasonably priced brands in there that I could get a few basics together, but with the help of a shopping stylist. But anyway, I have gone on and ranted for a while now, so thank you if you've made it this far, as always. Sorry I went a little bit MIA for the past couple of weeks. I really was poorly. I really do value my consistency, but my health will always come first. And obviously it hasn't been ideal because I love putting these videos together, editing, having my own little space on the internet, and I've missed that this past couple of weeks. But I'd like to say I've been unapologetically myself. I've been real, I've been transparent. It's not always exciting, but it's the truth. It's my truth. It's been what I've been, the bubble I've been in, but I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling more myself, definitely more myself these last 2 days, and I hope to just proceed down that, more of that I would like to endure, experience, live my life like, but you can't help these hiccups. So wishing you all a fabulous week, because I will be putting this up on Sunday, and I hope you are all safe and healthy and happy. Lots of love. Peace.